Once upon a time, during a time of chaos and war, there lived a man named Feng. He had nothing. No money, no job, no connections. All he had was hope. So, one day, he walked to the palace of a powerful and wealthy duke. He wasn't invited. He just showed up because a friend of his worked there. That friend mentioned Feng to the duke. The duke asked, "What's he good at?" The friend said, "Honestly, nothing." The duke raised an eyebrow. "Any special skills?" "No, none." Most people would have been dismissed right there. But the duke laughed. "At least you're honest. Give him a place to stay. Feed him. Take care of his mother." And just like that, Feng became one of the duke's people. He wasn't respected. Most thought he was a joke. But the duke gave him food, a place to sleep, even a small allowance. Then, one day, everything changed. The duke needed someone to visit a poor village called Zhu. The people there had been in debt for years. He needed someone to go and collect what they owed. Feng stepped forward. "I'll go." The duke looked at him, surprised. "All right," he said. "Collect the money. Then look around the palace. Whatever you see that I need, but don't already have, bring that back to me." So Feng made the long trip to the village. When he arrived, the guards gathered everyone. Feng looked at their faces, tired, anxious, worn down by life. They were broke. Some had nothing left. But they knew they owed the money, and they had no choice but to pay. Feng quietly accepted the payments. He checked the books. Then he stood up and said something no one expected. "By order of the duke, I'm giving your money back." They stared at him, confused. He handed back every coin. Then he gathered the loan documents. He lit a torch and set them on fire. The villagers gasped. Then they began to cry. Then they began to cheer. "Long live the duke! Long live the duke!" Feng returned to the palace. The duke asked, "So, did you collect all the money?" "I did," Feng said. "Good. And what did you bring back for me?" Feng looked the duke in the eye. "You told me to bring back what you needed, but didn't have. I brought you righteousness." The duke frowned. "Righteousness? You can't buy that." Feng explained. "You're rich. You have gold, horses, soldiers, concubines. But you were missing one thing, the love of your people. So I gave back their money. I burned their debts. And I told them it was all because of you. They cheered your name, not out of fear, but out of love. That is what I brought you." The duke was silent. He waved Feng away, annoyed. He expected riches, not righteousness. But then, a year later, everything fell apart. His enemies gained power. The king withdrew support. Suddenly, the duke and his family were in danger. He had nowhere to turn, except Feng. Feng came forward again. He gathered trusted men, snuck the duke and his family out of the palace, and led them to Zhu. As they approached the village, a strange sight appeared. Hundreds of villagers lined the road. Men, women, children, even the elderly. They were waiting for him, cheering, "Long live the duke." They had already built a safe home for him. They protected him, hid him, not because they had to, but because they wanted to. The duke turned to Feng, his voice trembling. "That righteousness you said you bought for me. Today, I see it with my own eyes. Sometimes the most powerful things in life can't be bought with gold, but they can be earned with kindness, with honor, with doing the right thing when no one expects it." Feng had no special talent, no wealth, no skills, but he had righteousness. And in the end, that saved everything.